he could. And somehow, I think if you would agree with me, could this be another tactic for him to show that I was working, you were campaigning? Now let me show you that you didn't know what you're saying when you were campaigning, and this is how it ought to be done. Do you think Uhuru is out there to prove a point?
Anyway, thank you, Jax. I can see Rhoda. Rhoda, how are you? And so many panelists who have been here before, and Nelson and Joanne, who is giving some very nice contributions. Thank you very much. Um, Jake, one thing I want to say is that personally, I believe that Uhuru and Ruto are working together. This is the greatest political conspiracy in modern times. And Azimio, they are just buying into the game. This game has gone on for a long time, and the only political leader who came close to probably say that there's something fishy going on was Babu Owino, but he is still confused, just like many of us. The reason why Uhuru and Ruto differed uh, is so unknown. It is something that it's something that is beyond our our imagination. I've tried to think why these people are differed politically, but the more I keep on thinking, the more I'm thrown into the deep end. There was no any reason why Uhuru and Ruto differed. There's no reason. The only reason why they are differing politically in public is to send the Mzee Raila Odinga home, and to show Kenyans, the ping pong game. The ping pong game, for me, Uhuru, I want unity in the country, yes, but I will technically hand over power to Ruto without any Kenyan knowing that this thing was, politically arranged. So this thing will be going on and on and on, and we've been lied to. That is my opinion. You could have your own opinion, but I want somebody to tell me a good reason why Ruto and Uhuru differ politically. There's no reason. I have tried to look at all the reason. Corruption is not a reason. So don't tell me about corruption. Uhuru's government was corrupt. When Raila and Uhuru joined hands, the government became more corrupt. Yeah, there was nobody to check the government. And I've seen people from from Nyanza are saying that they bear the biggest burden to change political destiny of Kenya. You don't bear any burden to change any political destiny, while you cannot stand up when your own counties are being looted. Your own counties are being looted back at home. They have got nothing to show in terms of development. In terms of industrialization, what Raila stands for, there is nothing to show back at home. Zero. Zero. Charity begins at home. You should show us examples of good leadership from your backyard. That is how it works. Nelson, we are conversant about the politics happening at home. We get news real time. We send money. We know the problems that affect each and every Kenyan. Sometimes we have got even more information than even the person on the ground. So saying that people in diaspora don't know really what is happening on the ground is a misinformation to the general public. We are very much aware of the political situation. I kept on saying that there is no way that people are going to march into State House. People differed with me in this channel. They call me names. There is practically no way that you are going to storm State House. Even if you are to visit State House peacefully today without any kind of demonstration, there is a protocol. You have to be invited to go to State House. You cannot just go as an ordinary citizen and say, hii nyumba ni yenyu. Ni yenyu na nani? Ni yenyu na nani? You have to be invited to State House to go to State House. Mambo ya kusema ati oh, we are going to die. You are going to die, yes. If you are going to die, watoto wako wakabaki mayatima, wewe utakuwa umeenda. How many people fought for this country? So many people. Everything that Raila is agitating for today can be fought in parliament. In parliament. And look at how fast the game has shifted in less than 72 hours. Now you are not going to storm State House. Now you are going 5 people to send a memorandum to the president. You are going to, diplomatically to Harambee House to give the president matakwa yenyu. You are going to State House, you know, kupatia watchman sijui nini. I mean, hizi upuzi zote tuliwaambia, they cannot happen. This government was elected legitimately. And more so, one of Baba's closest lieutenant, Joe, today said you lost elections. There is nothing about it. Have you ever seen Peter Kenneth talking about this election? People who are, have you ever seen Charity Ngilu talking about the same election? You talk about the server. You know what was asked at the Supreme Court by Smoking Wanjala? Yes, elections are held at the ground. At the ground, forget about the server. Pale kwa police station huko Shago Kwenyu, results ya president inapiniwa namna hii. In the 250 constituencies, give us any evidence of discrepancy between the results at the 250 constituencies and the one that were being shown on the portals. You had agents at that particular ground. Tuambie, hey, mimi kwa hii polling station ya darasa fulani, kura yangu ilikuwa ni 2,000, lakini ile iko hapo kwa portal, tumepatiwa 2,000, na ile ililetwa Bomas ni 300. They didn't have that evidence. And that was the most crucial evidence. And if they had gone Okiya Mtata's way, although Okiya Mtata was not admitted, Okiya Mtata had advised Baba and his team that I have got evidence that you can prove in court, because he has been in the system and he knows how the system works. This is what you need to prove in court. Forget about mambo ya Sava. Sava, okay, Sava ifunguliwe. You think that Ruto and his team wamekuwa kilala tu, watawafungulia hiyo Sava kesho. Then you don't find anything. So what? Okay, Sava ikifunguliwa, ipatikane Raila alishinda. So what happens? Give me any constitutional law that says that, you know, president akishaapishwa kuna mwingine tena anazaapishwa tena. How? So sometimes ni sijui, I lack a better word, but I don't want to use the word kama ujinga ama nini, ni upumbavu ile tuko nayo. Ni upumbavu. And you know, Baba's close allies, wengi wao sahi, you are not seeing them. Today is identifying himself na watu wale wa chini kabisa, watu wa bunge la wananchi. It is, do you think, for me, I think it's too late. It is too late. He ought to have done that yesterday. That is the thing that he should have been pushing for even when he was campaigning. That is what he ought to have been pushing for all these years. Associate yourself with the ordinary man. Baba associates himself with the elitist kind of politics. That is what has been his downfall. So when we are talking politics, know where we are coming from. We respect what he has achieved politically throughout the years. He has fought for this country. We respect that, but he should not take that down the drain. Down the drain. You can take it within a minute, because the government can also instigate chaos on Monday. That is tomorrow. It can also instigate chaos on Monday. You have got no measures to stop somebody who is a thief and a non-thief in Pale Mtaani to start stealing from passers-by, or to start breaking shops. Una hiyo measure. You can also not stop government from infiltrating your demonstration. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. At the end game, we are always talking about the end game. The end game, as we said, you cannot storm State House. That is an X. Another thing that will happen tonight, all the political leaders will not leave their houses. Hawatatoka. Hiyo ni kuambie for free. Hakuna mtu atatoka ati anaenda demonstration sijui wapi. They will be stopped, because these demonstrations are not peaceful. They are not peaceful. There are people who are out there. I've seen clips of people selling stones. I don't know whether you have seen people selling stones in Kisumu. Stone ni mbao, ready for demonstration. So what if it is peaceful? Then why are his supporters carrying stones? So some of these things you have got no control. You have no control of Mzalendo carrying a gun or shooting someone in the demonstration. You have no control over police who is a KK supporter shooting an Azimio supporter. There are things that you don't have control. Utaambiwa kesi baadaye. But I agree, if you think that you can die tomorrow, you go and die. Endo ukufe huko tutakuzika, but make sure umepita pale city mortuary, ukabooks nafasi yako mzuri. Uongee na huyu attendant atakwambia mimi watu wangu watanileta hapo, usitupatie shida mingi. Usitupatie shida mingi sana. This country is young, we need to have a dialogue, we need to see how things will happen and how things are going to be changed within this period. Within 6 months, we do not expect so much from a government. Let this government work for the people. Asante Sarah Jakes.
Well, I know kuna maoni kinzani. Mtei, kabla nije kwako, kuna watu hawajaongea na walikuwa wanataka kuongea. Roda, allow me to bring these two guys. Hawajaongea. Tony, I can see you. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you.